from racing games to sim racing. It's been a while since I'm transitioning to real life racing. But now, it's time to go pro racing.
But this is not going to be easy. The Radical North America Cup is brutal.
A little bit of dust, a little bit of chaos there. I think someone's got some rubbing bodywork on one of the Hankook tires. Julio Almeida down into turn 7.
I am going to compete with legendary drivers who have raced in events like the 24 Hours of Le Mans. So the question is, how will a sim racer perform in such a competitive grid? If I don't do well in this championship, this might be the last year of my real racing career.
This grid is going to be very difficult to beat. If he wants any hope beating anyone in this championship, it's going to be very, very challenging for Suelio.
I don't know if he's got it in him, but we're going to find out this weekend.
But the practice session was terrible. It showed me how far behind I am.
So we finished the first session of the day, and Suelio unfortunately is 2.6 seconds off pace.
Honestly, this session shocked me. I was doing my best. I was super excited and proud with my own driving, just to then know that those laps were not competitive at all.
I'm just frustrated because I'm doing my best, man. There's no more practice. It's straight to quali, and I'm doing my best and still 2 seconds off. It feels like I'm on the limit, but it's just not enough. I don't believe I'm 2 seconds off, man. Honestly, I'm just tired. I want to sleep, and tomorrow we drive fast. That's it.
Here's how this championship works. There are 3 classes. The SR10s, the fastest class, are marked with yellow on their wings. The SR3s with 1500cc engines are the second fastest class, marked with red on their wings. And my class, the SR3s with 1340cc engines, are marked with green on our wings. This helps understanding when you're battling with someone from your class or not during the race. Before qualifying, we found out something very important. My car is slower on the straights, and we have no idea why.
Being that many kilometers down on the straight is not normal if the engines are the same.
How much is it? 5?
Between 5 and 10.
Like back straight?
We don't have in sim racing. Yeah.
Now there's nothing we can do. Slow car or fast car, it's time to do the qualifying.
Alright, so build onto it, and then once you build onto your base, then focus on the slip angle before it and start to up.
With new tires, knowing the car is slow under straights, all I have to do is give my best. I was expecting to still be very slow, but then I did this lap. So far, this is the best lap of my life. But let's just keep going, there's more. Just one more corner, let's go. Okay, this was a decent lap, but can we improve it? That was my last chance. With this mistake, I will have to accept P4. Now, it's time to race.
was not a perfect lap, but
Still, I mean, you're close. We'll be fine, man.
Even with a slow car on the straights, I was just half a second slower than the pole position. A professional prototype driver. This is promising, guys.
Yo, dude, I'm looking at, dude, I don't know why you're not hype about this. Like, do you not see what's going on?
What?
I'm going fast.
Wait, is he?
Breathe,
Right?
man. Like, you got this. It will come to you. Trust me.
That was so unlucky. Now I'm far away from the podium. Let's recover. Everyone is on cold tires. Let's try to maximize them and catch the pack. That's P5 ahead. I'm sure I'm faster than him, so I gotta overtake him as quickly as possible. So it's time to do the good and old mind punt. Okay, that's my teammate ahead in P3. I won't be too aggressive unless he makes a mistake. Okay, you see that red dot ahead? That's P2. That means I can possibly catch him and finish the job. Let's go, we can do this. Someone crashed. Okay, we have a safety car now. This is good for me. This is great for me because now I can catch up with P1 and P2 before the restart of the race. Now this is on me. This is proof of how slow my car is on a straight line. Look at how faster I am on exit here. Now, as we go through the straight, I just see him regaining speed more and more in the mirror until the point he actually passed me back before the braking zone. But we keep trying. And again, no matter how fast of an exit I have, he regains the speed on the straights. And this is the big mistake that cost me the podium in this race. I lifted a little bit too fast with too much engine braking and I lost the rear on entry. By the time I tried to correct it, the car was already too loose. Accidentally, I hit the pit limiter and lost even more time because of that. If you think race 1 was intense, just wait until race 2. You're about to see the best race start of my entire life so far.
How'd it go?
If the first half was perfect, it was amazing, and then it all went downhill.
And this is what my team said when we analyzed the top speed problem with my car.
There's a problem.
I'm telling you, man.
Yeah, that's not normal. No, but look at this, man. He gets on the power way earlier, and then they get off, and he's like, 6K up.
That's ridiculous.
It's not normal. But if the rest of the season you found out your engine was not working right, and for the next event you show up on pace with him, but now you're what, 5 tenths off? Let's say you gain a second. You're 5 tenths off.
And again, here you can see the struggle in top speed where P3 behind just catches me up on the straight with no struggle. This is the worst nightmare. You get a good exit, you're ahead, and you see them just catching you on the mirror. You get a good exit, you're ahead, and then repeat. And I know that he's just gonna keep that pressure until he passes me, because at some point we're gonna get to very long straights. This sucks. As you know, every restart is an opportunity to get more track position. But it was just a matter of time until, of course, P3 caught up again on the straights and attacked, and attacked, and attacked. You know, this is one of the situations where the driver is telling you, I either pass you or we crash. And I guess this is how we roll here, so I'm gonna have to bump up my aggressiveness for the next races. Now this is where everything changes. I'm getting closer and closer, I'm getting faster and more aggressive on the corners until, listen to this. The engine is failing. I'm a new car.
What happened?
The car started bogging down. I lost power.
Okay, do you want us to flat tell you?
Yeah, thank you. Race 3.
This is how frustrating it is when you're faster than a car in a different class, but he has so much more power on the straights and it just gets stuck because you're faster in the corners but slow on the straights. know if I was just driving bad. I don't know if my car got worse, but I could not even catch up with the top 3 on race 3. And unfortunately, it was kind of a lonely race until the end. But something happened after the race was over. P1 got disqualified because he hit someone under safety car, and I was moved up to P3. Yeah, a podium. Cool. But it doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel like I deserve it. It doesn't feel like I fought hard for it. I really want this to be different on round 2. I really want a car that is competitive. I want to improve my own driving, and this is just the beginning. I want to ask you something. If you enjoyed this format, please subscribe to this video. It's gonna show me that I'm doing the right thing, the right content that you guys like, and there's gonna be more episodes of the next rounds of this championship coming up very soon. See ya. Racing drivers. Something very unexpected happened with the generation of drivers that took my first online course about driving technique, the Motor Racing Checklist. You improved your lap times too fast. I'm serious. You improved your car handling skills so fast that you don't know what to do when fighting for position, race starts, endurance racing, and how to deal with the mental stress while racing. So I've decided that it's time to create the ultimate racecraft online course, the racecraft checklist, so you can master your racing technique when it comes to battling for position, understanding the rules, and most importantly, exploiting them to your advantage, maintaining your mental sharpness, taking the right decisions, and choosing the good fights for you. We already have hundreds of drivers registered in just a few days of release. If you register now, you have full access to the complete course lifetime. And remember, if you don't improve your racecraft, you get your money back. If you don't have my first online course about car handling techniques, the Motor Racing Checklist, send me a message on Instagram with your racing goals, and I will give you a bundle deal with a nice discount. See you on track.